Right now at 10.
Glorious again, I am tonight announcing my candidacy for President of the United States.
Former President Trump announces a run to get back into the White House in the 2024 election. And La Crosse's emergency warming shelter plan has leaders at a senior center worried. Plus, the town of Campbell gets funding from the county to drill a test well.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Ken Kozarowski. Amy has the night off. Just a week after midterm elections, Donald Trump is announcing he's once again running for president.
America's comeback starts right now.
Former President Trump made official what he's teased for weeks.
In order to make America great and glorious again, I am tonight announcing my candidacy for President of the United States.
Speaking at Mar-a-Lago, Trump said the Biden administration is ruining the country's standing in the world.
Under Biden and the radical Democrats, America has been mocked, derided, and brought to its knees.
Trump is hoping to start his third White House bid on a high note with a Republican victory in the Georgia Senate runoff next month.
Vote for Herschel, and he deserves it.
But after several Trump-backed candidates lost in the midterms, GOP enthusiasm in Washington has diminished.
I'll support the Republican nominee, but I don't know that it will be him.
Former President Trump starts this third campaign with a number of major advantages, a nearly $100 million war chest and a legion of dedicated supporters, many of whom still wrongly believe he won the 2020 election.
As far as I'm concerned, Trump has the right to be the president for at least another 8 years for what's happened to him.
One potential challenger is Florida Governor Ron DeSantis.
Build the wall.
Who in 2018 ran for governor on the MAGA platform, but is now on the receiving end of Trump attacks.
When you're getting things done, yeah, you take incoming fire. That's just the nature of it.
A YouGov poll taken after the midterms shows 41% of Republicans would rather see DeSantis get the GOP nomination, while 39% say Trump. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, West Palm Beach, Florida.
Trump may be hoping his candidacy complicates the investigations into him and his business dealings, most notably the Department of Justice probe regarding his handling of classified documents at Mar-a-Lago. With tonight's announcement, the Republican National Committee will now no longer pay his legal bills. Meanwhile, the U.S. Senate passed a resolution to rescind the national COVID-19 emergency designation. The resolution had bipartisan support, passing on a 62-36 vote. It would terminate the March 2020 national emergency declaration from the president. The resolution is not expected to pass the current Democratic-led House. While driving around the La Crosse area tonight, you could say it was a dusting of snow, almost like powdered sugar on a donut. Let's go to Eric Dean with the latest from the Weather Center.
Hey, that's right, Ken. Good evening, everybody. We do have some snow still falling across the Cooley region. As we pull out and take a look here at the big picture, you can see that low pressure system that's been in control over the past several hours is now pushing its way off towards the east and northeast, over towards the New England states. So we're on the back end of this as we go into the next several hours. We did go into the 30s today. We made it above freezing. Now, it's kind of a blessing and a curse, because the blessing is that the roadways stayed above freezing. Now we're seeing temperatures drop below freezing, and what that means is anything that has fallen on the roadways now has a chance to freeze over. So if you have travel plans for tonight going into tomorrow morning, please use extra caution if you have to travel, especially if you're going over bridges and overpasses. I just received information from the National Weather Service. There have been multiple spinouts reported along I-90 this evening, and the DOTs are reporting steadily deteriorating road conditions throughout the region. So again, please use extra caution if you have to travel. Now, coming up in the first alert forecast, the snow chances will clear out, but then that temperature taking a nosedive. We'll talk about that in a few minutes.
All right, thanks very much, Eric. Well, a popular La Crosse Senior Center may have new tenants. News 8 Now has learned today the city plans to use the Harry J. Olson Center as an emergency overnight shelter. As News 8 Now's Emily Haugen found out, the plan is not popular with the group already in the building.
Days and nights are growing colder, and the search for shelter for La Crosse's homeless population continues. One option for this population is Catholic Charities Warming Center, But when that fills up, many are left without a place to go during bitter winter nights.
As soon as he makes a declaration, we're ready to move on the emergency overflow plan. It can go into place right away.
This year, if local shelters fill up, Mayor Mitch Reynolds can make an emergency declaration to allow city buildings to be used as temporary overnight shelter.
We're taking every step to ensure that both people who are utilizing the overflow shelters and the surrounding community or the surrounding neighbors are safe as possible.
First on that list, the Southside Neighborhood Center, and second up, the Harry J. Olson Senior Center.
It's a vibrant, happening joint for old people.
The center's executive director, Erin Goggin, believes this is unfair.
We are open every day, and we have events and programs and classes going on every day. So I don't know what the seniors would be supposed to do.
But homeless coordinator Brian Sampson told News 8 that the building would only be used at night and will be available for its original use during the day. Goggin does not think the center is the right fit.
There's no showers here. There's 2 bathrooms that aren't basically up to code, but any upkeep and any thing that's been done to the building, our members have done.
Sampson says the list of potential locations isn't long, but it's subject to change.
It could change on his declaration, and it could change by the city council, because they're really the governing body. They can make amendments to it as they see fit.
In La Crosse, Emily Haugen, News 8 Now.
Now, the beds are not yet full at warming centers in town, but the city also told News 8 Now that it relies on Catholic Charities to know when to make the declaration. Those who seek overnight shelter will start at the warming center each night, and if necessary, will be assisted to go to those different locations. A Northside redevelopment project 15 years in the making is open for tenants. A La Crosse real estate developer has launched an apartment complex on the land across from the O'Reilly Auto Parts on George Street. The complex holds 144 multi-family units and 14 townhomes. Project leaders say supply chain issues forced some design changes along the way, but this finished project is going to bring positive community change.
As this brand new property is getting built, those neighboring properties are also getting cleaned up, and other amenities will then get added to the neighborhood. So, this will really revitalize and catalyze the community that we live in.
Wanders says the property will add an estimated $18 million in assessed value to the property tax base. 57 residents are moving in so far. Families in the town of Campbell are coming up on an unwelcome anniversary. This December marks 2 years since they learned cancer-causing forever chemicals were contaminating their drinking water. But as News 8 Now's Dua Israr explains, help may just be on the way.
It's in everybody's interest, not just town of Campbell, not just French Island.
$100,000.
We don't have the extra kind of funding in our budget to support that cost.
May find a solution.
These are still preliminary steps to actually pinpointing a cure or a solution to the problem.
To the town of Campbell's forever chemical contamination.
It took us time to develop the plans.
The La Crosse County Board is giving the town $100,000 to drill a test well. Crews will drill through the first layer of water and a layer of rock to find out if the water underneath is contaminated with PFAS.
You want to make sure you're not dragging contamination from the upper aquifer through that rock to the lower aquifer.
Town of Campbell Supervisor Lee Donahue says it's necessary to determine if the bottom layer of water can provide a long-term solution.
All of the testing that has been done to this date shows that that lower aquifer is not contaminated.
The drilling will occur near Norm Wardell Memorial Park. Residents near the park have little to no levels of PFAS in their water.
It makes it a lot safer to drill there, knowing that it's less likely to drag contamination down to that lower aquifer.
Donahue says this is just the first step.
The research and the data really has to drive what our long-term solution is going to be.
La Crosse County Board Chair Monica Cruz says she hopes the funding will provide some answers.
It will be a source of clean water for the residents of French Island and town of Campbell, so that's my hope.
Reporting in the town of Campbell, Dua Israr, News 8 Now.
The county board also approved an additional $500,000 for additional research, but those funds will not be provided to the town of Campbell until 2023. Donahue says she hopes to begin drilling in December. It is the first day of the sentencing hearing for Darrell Brooks, the man who drove an SUV through a Waukesha Christmas parade last year. Brooks was convicted of 6 counts of first-degree intentional homicide and 61 counts of reckless endangerment last month. He faces a mandatory life sentence for each homicide count. Now, dozens of people affected by that incident spoke today in court about the negative impact it's had on their lives. One mother spoke on the stand about the last moments of her 8-year-old son's life.
I immediately grabbed my favorite plaid blanket, ran up the street to find my boys. What I found shook my world. I saw Jackson first in the arms of a police officer. He was running him to get him medical attention.
Court was temporarily delayed after an unidentified person made a threat to the courthouse. Authorities have not shared more details about the threat. The judge plans to sentence Brooks tomorrow. Meanwhile, a scary morning near Waukesha as a small plane carrying 56 dogs and 3 crew members made a crash landing on a golf course. The plane was carrying shelter dogs from New Orleans. Officials say the 3 people on the plane were taken to a hospital for treatment. Their injuries are not life-threatening, and none of the dogs were seriously injured. Still ahead tonight at 10, Amazon is getting into the business of healthcare. An online clinic launching in 32 states. Plus, experiencing Bethlehem, a local church planning a Christmas event that only comes around once every 4 years.
Dear night owls, when darkness falls, our stunning style takes flight, and our fuel economy is ever so wise. Trust us, Toyota sedans. Toyota, let's go places.
Bathrooms, more choices at lower prices. A one-stop shop for bath remodeling. Beautiful, easy care acrylic. Solid surface or full tile for your tub or shower. Vanities, sinks, toilets, flooring, and lighting for a full remodel. Skilled designers, carpenters, plumber, and electricians on staff, and a design center to explore the possibilities. Your one-stop shop for bath remodeling and other home improvements. More choices at lower prices. The Board Store, 524 Copeland Avenue, La Crosse.
Start earning more for your money. At Riverbank, we make it easy with our rewards checking. With a $50 minimum deposit, you can start earning a super rate of interest on your checking deposits. If you like the convenience of a debit card and direct deposit, Riverbank's rewards checking is for you. There's no minimum balance or monthly service fees. Stop into one of our many locations across the Cooley region or visit us online to learn more. Riverbank, local banking made simple and rewarding. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Dear night owls, when darkness falls, our stunning style takes flight, and our fuel economy is ever so wise. Trust us, Toyota sedans. Toyota, let's go places.
If you have a store-branded credit card, you might want to double-check the APR. According to a LendingTree credit analyst, at least a half-dozen major retail cards recently bumped up their maximum APRs. That includes company cards from Kroger, Macy's, and Wayfair. High inflation is leading Americans to rely more on credit cards, but carrying a high balance can lead to financial trouble. Amazon is getting into the healthcare business. The online retailer launched a virtual clinic to treat common conditions like allergies, acne, and hair loss. The service links people to, quote, licensed and qualified telehealth providers. Patients will talk to doctors through messages, and doctors will send a treatment plan and order prescriptions. There's no word on how much this will cost, and Amazon is not accepting insurance. The service is available in 32 states, including Wisconsin, and it is not available in Minnesota yet. A magical experience is going to cost more soon. Disney is raising admission prices to its Florida theme parks on December 8th. One-day, one-park tickets will be more expensive and will depend on how many people are at the park. The more visitors, the higher the price. The Magic Kingdom will be the most expensive park on busy days, that figures. Disney also says it's raising prices for most annual passes. Well, cold weather can mean dangerous roads. Where to get the latest road reports before you drive, coming up next.
And in the road weather, you can see on City Cam low visibility and the snow is still falling. I'll tell you when it will let up on the other side of the break. Stay with us.
It's Ford SUV season. Time to gear up for changing conditions on and off-road. Get great deals on our most capable lineup of Ford SUVs, including Ford Explorer and Bronco Sport. Both rated 2022 IIHS top safety picks, and both designed to give you greater confidence. Hurry, Ford SUV season will end soon. Now get 3.9% financing for 60 months plus $1,000 retail order bonus cash on a 2022 Ford Explorer and Bronco Sport. Only at your Northland Ford dealers.
I've practiced personal injury law for 4 years.
For 20 years.
For 32 years.
But I won't write your will.
I don't write contracts.
And I don't handle divorces.
The law profession is broad and complex. I focus my career on one thing.
Helping injured people.
All I do every day
is help injured people get the compensation that they deserve.
At Bygoff and Rohde, that's how we get results.
Papa Murphy's presents How to Change the Way You Pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Order the limited time Hog Heaven pizza for just $12.99 at papamurphys.com.
Chevy Silverado. It's got the power you want and the capability you need to do the job so you can get to the important work. Find new moments, find new roads. Get a $500 cash allowance on all 2022 Silverado pickups with a 2.7-liter engine. Plus, current Chevy owners can get an additional $2,500 cash allowance. Plus, unlock your code to claim $500 Chevy Cyber Cash.
Here's to the holidays. Here's to the casserole queens and Santas who saute. To the turkeys brined in beer, and well, just beer. To the ones who do the most, and the ones who do the least. To the classic traditions, and whatever you call this one. This year, no matter how you holiday, Festival has you covered. Festival Foods, a Wisconsin tradition since 1946.
It's time to nominate your favorite businesses for Best of La Crosse County. Make your nominations in each category beginning December 1st. The top 5 in each category will advance to the voting round. Go to bestoflacrossecounty.com for more details. Presented by River Valley Remodelers.
The Board Store Home Improvements is thankful for over 12,000 customers. As a veteran-owned local business, we appreciate your business the past 33 years. We would love to thank you. Stop in and say hi. Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Well, today's weather might have you rushing to stores like Ace Hardware for some supplies. Employees say they're pretty busy. People are coming in for shovels, and they expect even more foot traffic as we get closer to the holidays. If you haven't had a chance to prepare for the snow, employees suggest using sand on newer sidewalks. Kitty litter will be useful for traction, but it won't melt ice. And make sure your snowblower is in working order before the snow starts sticking to the ground. Know before you go. That's what the Wisconsin Department of Transportation encourages everyone to do before heading out on winter roads. You can check out road condition info on 511wi.gov. That site covers major highways, showing locations of crashes, traffic backups, and road closures. The site also has traffic cams so you can see those conditions before you drive. And of course, the snowfall already hitting the La Crosse area and beyond. Let's go to meteorologist Eric Dean for the latest from the skies.
All right, good evening, Ken. Good evening, everybody. Hey, take a look here at the road conditions across the Cooley region. You can see these roads shaded in blue, so portions of I-90, even I-94, that's where we have slippery stretches in play. The areas shaded in this purple, that's where we have snow-covered roads, especially over towards portions of Winona County. We go ahead and go up towards Eau Claire County. You can see the same thing, slippery stretches as well as snow-covered roads. We go across the southern zones over towards portions of Iowa, Winnebago, and Alameda County. Your roads right now, for the most part, look pretty good, but you're not out of the woods yet. Just allow yourself extra time to get from point A to point B, as some of those roads, if they have precipitation on there, which 99.9% of them do, it's going to refreeze in the evening and overnight hours as we drop below freezing. And outside right now, we're sitting at 32 degrees. Our dew point's at 30, so that tells me we have low visibility. There it is right there, 3 miles. Winds are out of the north-northwest at 5 miles per hour. We have that 92% humidity in play. Our temperature today, from the low end to the high end, didn't move much. We only made it to 35 after a morning start of 31. Actually, the 35 we reached at 12:53 this morning, and then the temperatures just fell throughout the day. Over the past 12 hours, we'll go ahead and zoom in across portions of La Crosse County, and you can see the big winner on this map was La Crosse. We had 1.2 inches of snow over towards the Dakota area, picking up on a quick inch. So Let's talk about tomorrow. We still have the alert day out until tomorrow. The snow will continue throughout the day, and the main impact, and the reason why we have that alert day, is because commute issues will be in play, especially now going into tomorrow, into the afternoon and evening hours. In some places, this will linger into Thursday. So let's go ahead and give you the grand tour of the radar scan. There's Winona right here. You noticed earlier when you joined me at 6, they were talking about a wintry mix. That has since transitioned into all snow. Across the southern zones over towards New Albany, over towards the Bergen area, you can see some snow being picked up. There's a cross right here at the center of your screen. Here's on Alaska. You can see it falling at this hour. We pull out and take a look here. There's Black River Falls across portions of I-94, seeing some heavy rain or heavy snow at this hour. And right now we're seeing temperatures in the 20s and 30s, and that temperature, for the most part, it's not going to move much as we go into your overnight hours into your Wednesday. Much like the past couple of days, when you wake up in the morning, temperatures in the upper 20s, low 30s will greet you, and we'll hover right around that freezing mark again throughout the afternoon and evening hours. So for tomorrow, we'll go to 32 degrees by the 8 o'clock hour. We'll see cloudy skies throughout the afternoon hours. We'll get a small snow chance in the evening hours. And here's how this times out with Sky Tracker. Here's 6 a.m. There's that snow shower I was talking about from La Crosse to Winona over towards Red Wing. By 9 o'clock, it's out of here for the most part. You'll see another band push its way through Wednesday night. And then by Thursday morning, we'll see a few snow showers push through. This one, not everybody will see, but the ones who do see it again will get a nice coating. But for Wednesday, we go back into the 30s. So let's go ahead and take a look here real quick at the next 8 days. We go to 29 Thursday, 21 Friday, mid-20s for the weekend. Then we go back into the 30s Monday, Tuesday, 40s for next Wednesday. So the bottom line, Ken, after tomorrow, then we have to start worrying about cooler temperatures. Some places may see highs in the teens.
All right. Thanks a lot, Eric.
You bet.
Coming up next in sports tonight, the Badgers are back on the hardwood looking for their 3rd straight win to start the season. Plus, one of Bangor's best is headed to the next level. We'll find out where the senior standout is headed for her college career. Rob's got that signing next.
News 8 Sports is brought to you by Mayo Clinic Health System. Whether you need routine care or treatment for a complex condition, Mayo Clinic Health System has convenient and safe options for the care you and your family need.
You've waited all year for Black Friday. Hot Buys up to 50% off. Plus, get a Tempur-Pedic mattress for only $56 per month. On Black Friday, the first 100 guests get 4 months free of SiriusXM streaming. And Mattress Gallery visitors can enter for a chance to win a free Tempur-Pedic mattress. Ashley.
Chevy Silverado. It's got the power you want and the capability you need to do the job, so you can get to the important work. Find new moments, find new roads. Get a $500 cash allowance on all 2022 Silverado pickups with a 2.7-liter turbo engine. Plus, current Chevy owners can get an additional $2,500 loyalty cash and unlock your code to claim $500 Chevy Cyber Cash.
Hey, do you want to join our rewards program? Collect hot dog points to unlock access to our VIP lounge.
That doesn't seem very
rewarding. With the BMO Savings Builder account, you get a cash reward for every month you save.
Wait, so you're going to reward me for saving my own money?
You got it. A little incentive to help you get into the habit of saving.
That sounds great, but do you have VIPs?
Yeah, absolutely. We call them customers.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
Welcome to the brand new Holiday Inn Express and Suites. Whether you're here for business, family events, or a weekend getaway, we've got you covered. Overtired? Overworked? Lay down in one of our super comfy beds. Got kids? Our adjoining rooms are perfect for a restful night's sleep. Let the kids burn off energy in our kiddie pool while you relax in our hot tub. Come check in and check out our brand new Holiday Express and Suites in Onalaska, La Crosse.
I love this mattress.
So, can I ring you up?
We'll take it.
Ashley's Black Friday mattress doorbusters are here. Fast, free shipping on Ashley's Sleep Queen mattresses. Plus, save $1,000 on select Sealy mattresses. Only at Ashley.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Health System. Here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
Bangor's Emma Fortier still has 1 season left with the Cardinals, but the senior has made up her mind on where she plans to pursue her academic and athletic career in the future. One of Bangor's best making her decision official today in front of her friends, family, teammates, and coaches. Fortier has excelled at both volleyball and softball during her time as a Cardinal, and now the senior is planning to continue her softball career at UW Stout. Fortier signing her letter of intent this afternoon as she becomes the newest member of the Blue Devils. Coaches took the floor to share their stories of Fortier, nothing but positive words to describe the multi-sport athlete and the impact she's had on Bangor High School. Now, Fortier still has one season left as a Cardinal, but she tells me she's looking forward to taking that next step.
I mean, I'm getting a little jumpy because I kind of just want to get to the next one, but it's also a little like heartwarming because I only have one more left, and I've known these girls for so many years. I've been playing with them since I was little, so I kind of just want to embrace this last season. So, I mean, I kind of want it to last forever, but I'm also just really excited to take it to the next level.
Congrats to Emma. Opening night for many of our area high school girls basketball squads. A big night for the Wildcats, an 84-26 win over New Lisbon. Blair Taylor's Abby Thompson was feeling it. She had a game-high 26 on the night. Whitehall opens up the season with the win. The Norse take down Independence 51-36. Cochran Fountain City all over GET tonight. And Westby beats Melrose Mindoro 65-46. Well, it seemed inevitable, especially after Sunday, but the Packers making the decision on Tuesday to release Amari Rogers, the former third-round draft pick, suffering his 5th fumble of the year on this play in the third quarter from Sunday's game. Rogers' 5 fumbles this season are the most by any non-QB this year. One of the newest Packers, Kayshawn Nixon, could take Rogers' spot as early as Thursday when the Packers host the Titans. Well, many players throughout the league have been pretty vocal this week on social media, all expressing their feelings that the NFL playing surfaces should be all grass instead of turf. And today after practice, Aaron Rodgers sharing his thoughts on the matter, the Packers QB echoing those sentiments of the players from around the league, citing player safety, but Rodgers also adding that he doubts the NFL will make the change.
There's a lot of money in this league. Everybody's making a lot of money. So just about cost. I don't know how much that would cost. I'm sure a few million, but the league's been doing pretty well. We're still the highest rated sporting league and probably could happen pretty quick.
Let's hit the hardwood. Badgers back at home tonight looking to start the year 3-0 hosting Green Bay. First half, Wisconsin up big. Stephen Krause, strong move in the paint. Badgers go up by 18. It was a tough first half for Tyler Wall, just 1 of 10 from the field, but the senior gets going immediately in the second half. Badgers go up 19, but the Phoenix make a run. Still 13 minutes to go. Nice pass down low here to Cade Meyer, who lays it up and in. It's a 6-point game, but the Badgers buckle down, and it's Chucky Hepburn, the drive. Nice fake here. He's going to hit the short J in the paint. Wasn't easy for the Badgers, but they get the win over Green Bay, 56-45. Let's hit the ice. Wild on the road tonight in Nashville, taking on the Predators. First period, Nino Niederreiter with the scoop. He beats Marc-Andre Fleury for the goal. That makes it 1-0 Preds. Just 40 seconds later, Nashville adds another. Matt Duchene hammers it over Fleury's right shoulder right here. Wild cut it in half, but they fall by a final of 2-1. Ken, I know I love chatting sports with you, but I overheard in the last block that you've been to Disney World an incredible amount of times.
An incredible amount of times.
Yep.
My family's very fortunate. We went basically once a year when I was a child into the end of middle school.
Wow.
So.
Are you mad about the prices?
Yeah, for sure. And I know how expensive that is.
Yeah.
Shout out to my dad for giving us many memories when it was more affordable than it is right now.
Yep. I'm glad
so
you
thanks, Dad. And thank you, Rob.
You got it.
We'll be right back after this.
Black Friday deals all month long during our huge Thanksgiving sale at Slumberland Furniture. Incredible prices, plus get 30% off on top of that store-wide. And don't forget, mattress shopping is easy, fast, and comfortable at Slumberland Furniture.
The power to change your future is now. The new F-150 is here. Be one of the first to drive the latest, most advanced, best-selling truck for the last 45 years. Custom order your F-150 today. Now lock in 3.9% financing for 60 months plus $1,000 retail order bonus cash on a 2023 Ford F-150. Only at your Northland Ford dealers.
Cracks in brick, cracks in block? Call American Water Works. Leaning or bowing basement walls? Call American Water Works. Sticking windows or doors? Call American Water Works. Settling or sinking foundation? That's right. Call American Water Works. It's a fact. Foundation problems don't get better with time. but they do get better when you call American Waterworks. Call American Waterworks today.
The holidays can be a busy time of year. Well, I'm going to let you in on my gifting secret for a stress-free holiday season. Nothing says happy holidays like a gift you make yourself. Just add those personal touches to really make it special. And you don't have to be a professional to spread holiday cheer.
Gifting has never been easier with holiday scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery. With prices ranging from $1 to $20, they're available now at Wisconsin Lottery retailers.
Yum, yum!
You've waited all year long, and now the time is here. It's the Black Friday sales event at Chrysler Winona. This month, you can buy a new Ram 1500 Crew Cab Bighorn and get up to $6,000 off MSRP and 2.9% for 72 months. Enjoy heated seats and steering wheel along with remote start this winter, or take advantage of the Apple CarPlay and Google Android Auto. But as you know, supplies have been limited, so visit us today at ChryslerWinona.com or here in downtown Winona.
Looking at mattresses?
Buying a mattress can be uncomfortable. That's why Slumberland has modernized the process. Right now, get 30% off select mattresses, like this Sealy Posturepedic mattress for $5.99. Slumberland, mattress shopping reinvented.
Meteorologist Eric La Crosse's Retired and Senior Volunteer Program is hosting its annual handcraft open house to knit and quilt for those in need. All year long, over 150 RSVP volunteers are making gloves, scarves, and quilts for area nonprofits and care facilities who then donate them to the community. This year, RSVP has over 6,000 items ready to donate, and the program director says they put their love of the community into every stitch.
And they come in and they just want to make a difference, and they love to knit or they love to quilt. They know the need is here, and so they're willing to help.
The open house continues tomorrow. Area organizations do need to make an appointment, though, ahead of time. English Lutheran Church in La Crosse wants to help you experience the journey. On December 17th and 18th, more than 100 cast members will recreate ancient Bethlehem. The mission is to create an immersive experience for the community. The lead role of Baby Jesus will go to a newborn, and some of the cast, made up of church members, have grown beards for their role. They're even bringing in live goats and spices to complete the first Christmas experience.
When people come to Bethlehem, they're really engaged. They're in Bethlehem. They're talking to the people. They're smelling the smells and seeing the sights and seeing all the animals, the chickens, the donkeys, the sheep. So it's a very exciting enthralling event.
The event is free, but pre-registration is required. We've got more information posted at news8000.com, and we'll be right back with a last look at your forecast.
It's been called too good to be true, but a local man's shocking footage proved this saucy legend is very real.
I knew the burger was real.
Bite into the new A1 Double Cheeseburger for only $2.99, only at Hardee's.
It's Ford SUV season. Time to gear up for changing conditions on and off-road. Get great deals on our most capable lineup of Ford SUVs, including Ford Explorer and Bronco Sport. Both rated 2022 IIHS top safety picks, and both designed to give you greater confidence. Hurry, Ford SUV season will end soon. Now get 3.9% financing for 60 months, plus $1,000 retail order bonus cash on a 2022 Ford Explorer and Bronco Sport, only at your Northland Ford dealers.
Add comfort to any room of your home during the last 11% off in 2022 at Menards. Marquee Industries carpet is soft and luxurious and are available in styles and colors that will be sure to match your decor. All carpet is 11% off. Circulate air and save on energy costs year-round with a brand new ceiling fan from Patriot Lighting. With over 50 in-stock options, you're sure to find the perfect one for you. Get 11% off all Patriot Lighting ceiling fans.
Save big money at Menards.
You're never too young to learn to save money. At Riverbank, we make it easy with our student checking account. With access to online and mobile banking, no minimum balance, and no monthly fees, students can keep more money in their pockets. They can also receive up to a $200 bonus per calendar year with our Save the Change program, rewarding them for being financially smart. The more they save, the more they earn. Stop into one of our locations or visit us online to learn more. Riverbank, local banking made simple. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Chevy Silverado. It's got the power you want and the capability you need to do the job, so you can get to the important work. Find new moments, find new roads. Get a $500 cash allowance on all 2022 Silverado pickups with a 2.7-liter turbo engine. Plus, current Chevy owners can get an additional $2,500 loyalty cash and unlock your code to claim $500 Chevy Cyber Cash.
They're calling it the craziest Black Friday deal ever.
How to get the new A1 double cheeseburger for just $2.99 without having to fight anyone's aunt.
They're stronger than you'd think.
Bite into the new A1 double cheeseburger for only $2.99, only at Hardee's.
All right, let's break down the next 8 days. We have the alert day for tomorrow. Basically, the main story there is going to be that commute. Then we cool off as we go into Friday and Saturday.
All right, thanks, Eric, and thank you so much for joining us tonight at 10. We'll see you tomorrow.